Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am the Vortex Trader, and you want to become a trader in 2025. Well, here's the truth that no one is speaking about. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed to give financial advice. So please always do your own research before buying or selling anything. If you're thinking about becoming a trader in 2025 and you're really thinking about it, then you really need to hear this. It's not about signals. It's not about strategies. It's about clarity. Okay? It's about alignment. The world's changing. The climate's changing. Things are happening around us right now. And if you're not aligned with your true self, you are going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked psychologically, emotionally, and most importantly, financially. You see, everyone wants to learn how to become a trader, but no one really takes the time to practice the skill. Becoming a trader is not as easy as everyone makes it out to be online. There are so many videos online that say deposit $100 now and we're going to flip that account into 1 million. The sad truth and the harsh reality that every beginner needs to hear is that is not true. You cannot take $100, put it into a brokerage which you know nothing about, follow some signals. For the love of the universe, please don't follow signal providers. This is the worst way to lose money, but we'll focus on that in another video. So your edge, the infamous edge that everyone speaks about when trading, right? It's in clarity. It's in staying true to your inner core vibration. Being present really is your true edge. All right. If you can look at the charts and not judge them in any single way and just react to the way the markets are moving, then you have the basis for a fantastic edge. Let's say you find a market that you want to learn to trade, whether it's crypto, Forex, stocks, metals, indices, you name it, whatever it is. Let's say you find one, right, that you're comfortable with. And let's say you pick one pair, right? Let's say we're focusing on Bitcoin, just Bitcoin. And we're going back in time on the charts, and we're going through the motions that every beginner trader should go through, right? Which is going back in time and back testing certain systems, back testing certain setups, right? Taking the time to figure out that edge. Once you have that edge, now that's the hard part. That's the boring part, okay? But if you're not passionate about becoming a trader, then that boring part is going to feel like pulling teeth. It's going to feel exhausting, and you're not going to want to do it. So first of all, you should be excited at the prospect of becoming a profitable trader, because what awaits you on the other side? Financial freedom. That's what everyone wants. That's what everyone should strive for. So we have to put in the work first. All right. Once we put in the work, we need to figure out this whole presence thing, becoming completely, utterly still when looking at a chart. Have you ever looked outside at a tree? You're looking at the tree. You're not judging the tree. You're just noticing the tree. You're like, there's a tree. Okay. If we start to judge the tree, it makes no sense. Why would we judge the tree? The tree's there. The tree's just existing. It's actually there to give us oxygen. So we should be kind of appreciating the tree. But for the sake of this example, let's just stick with the tree as in just the tree. It has a name. It's a tree. We don't judge the tree. We're just noticing the tree. All right. Now we're noticing that the tree might be blowing in the wind. Now in this example, the tree is the price chart. All right. So let's say the tree is now blowing left and right in the wind. Now what you want to do is just notice that the tree is dancing in the wind. It's just going left and right, just like a price chart goes up and down. So why would we start to judge a tree for blowing left in the wind? Would we judge the wind for actually blowing the tree left or right? This is like beginning to get those emotions in and start to judge the price chart. Why is the price going lower? Why is it going higher? I know it's geopolitical events. I know it's the climate change that's causing the wind, right? So now I'm judging climate change that's causing wind, that's causing the tree to blow left or right. Now I'm judging geopolitical events that's causing price movements on my favorite chart that I've backtested that goes up and down, that's causing price to rise and sink. And now my edge is freaking out, and now nothing's working because I'm too hyped up and I'm in this judgmental state of mind. We don't want to be in a judgmental state of mind. We want to be calm. We just want to acknowledge the tree, there's a tree. I'm looking outside my window right now. I'm looking at the tree. It's currently still. It's a little bit of a slight breeze. Perfect. The same way that I look at my favorite pairs to trade, looking at the price chart, going up or down. I think I see a setup forming soon. Cool. I'm going to take the setup. Whether it wins or loses, taken the setup thousands of times, doesn't really matter, right? The probabilities lie in my favor, so the emotions are gone. I don't need to emotionally react and freak out every time I'm in a position, whether it's losing or winning. That's going to drain you. That's going to drain you psychologically. If you do this for more than 1 year and you're drained psychologically, you're going to feel so exhausted that how do you think you're going to become profitable and turn this into a long-term game? You have to stay neutral. You have to wipe that emotion out and stay calm. Just stay present. There's so much noise online. There's so many opinions back and forth, back and forth. It's because of this, because of that. Now you think, now we're going to follow this person. Now we're going to follow that person. No, this person knows. No, that person knows. No, this is going to zero. No, this is going to the moon. Screw it all. Screw it all. Focusing on yourself, right? Hone in. Get rid of that noise. It's all rubbish. It's junk. You don't need it. Right? You don't need those opinions. The chart's going to do what the chart's going to do. Find a setup that works. There are thousands. If you don't like them, come up with one that works. People do this every single day. All right? Just remaining neutral. That's the best way to trade. So what do? You observe the market. You wait. The mind wants action all the time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Not the way to approach the markets. Markets are like the tree. Right? Blowing in the wind, left and right. If it blows too much towards the right, maybe there's a setup so we can get in and wait for the wind to blow it left. That's exactly what the markets are doing. That's all it's doing. That's all it ever has been doing. That's all it ever will be doing. Don't get caught up in all the drama. This is the difference between forcing a trade and allowing a trade. And what we want to be doing is allowing a trade. So my point is, at the end of the day, if you want to become a trader in 2025, stop chasing shortcuts. Work on your mind, your breathing, your calm, your state of being. This is overlooked all the time. All the time. So whether you hear this or not, you're only going to be ready to hear this when you're ready to hear this. Otherwise, it's just going to be water on the back. It's just going to go in one ear and out the other, which is completely fine. But when you're ready to hear this, the information will stick and resonate within you. The trader who is calm when everyone else is panicking wins. Everyone else is freaking out. The calm trader is always the winning trader. The calm trader is the winning trader emotionally and psychologically because the calm trader doesn't care if the trader wins or loses. So his emotional, psychological state of mind is not impacted. He hasn't lost there. He's completely calm and good. Whereas the panicky trader, that dopamine and those endorphins are getting released at such a rapid rate that it's actually not healthy physically and mentally, right? And if you add losing on top of that, there's no way that you're going to stick in this game long term. So this is to the next wave of traders. Let's call them the conscious traders. I hope you guys that are really wanting to get into the markets in 2025 focus more on your consciousness and your presence and your state of mind, as well as your state of being. If you're ready to evolve, right, and you're interested in this type of content, would love your support. Please hit that little thumbs up. Hit that little notification bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Would love to hear from you. And as always, I will be seeing you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.